Hello and welcome to the Hoops Hall of Fame podcast. Today I want to talk about fueling your fire, how to use emotional situations, internal and external motivations. That's the topic today, so we're going to get right into it. Let's say you have a bad game or something happens that triggers an emotional response. A coach says something, your teammate says something, you have a breakup, just something that disturbs your emotional equilibrium. How do you handle this? A lot of players will go out and try to use this emotion to perform during games. They'll go out and, get themselves all hyped up, all emotionally charged from this situation and go out and try to play on that emotion. From my experience, while this can work occasionally, I've had good games when emotional things have happened, people have said things, and I've used it to go out and play to perform better in a sense. While you can do this, I wouldn't recommend it because what's going to happen is the next game you're going to be emotionally drained, you won't perform as well, you're going to be really inconsistent. Again, the great players play in that middle ground. They're not too high, they're not too low, they're present in the moment. That's where you want to play. But we can use situations, emotional situations, as internal motivation, as an external motivation. I want to briefly explain the difference. Internal motivations would be things that come from within you. For example, in our case for basketball, your motivation to improve would come from the fact that you love the game of basketball, you love playing, you love competing, you love seeing yourself improve over time. External motivations, again, for playing basketball, for example, would be recognition from other people, money, things of that nature, things that come from outside you. You want to be playing basketball, you want to be doing things in life based on your own internal motivations. But things happen, obviously, that we can use as external motivation. So I want to explain how you can use emotional situations to actually help you improve and perform better. Like we said, you don't want to necessarily use these situations when they happen to you to go out and fuel yourself to go out and play. But you can use them as motivations to put in work, meaning that when you're waking up at 4:30 in the morning to go to the gym and train and you're not feeling like doing it, think of the things people said. Think of the things that happened to you and use that as a fuel to get yourself in the gym. And if you do this consistently, you will obviously make great improvements, which when you get into the game, you'll just play based on instinct. Because again, when we play, we want to be playing on instinct in the moment. But we can use these emotional situations to get ourselves in the gym and make improvements so that when we get into games, we're just playing based on how we train. So again, use emotional situations as fuel to make you want to be more successful, fuel to do the things that you need to do to become more successful. That's how you can handle emotional situations and truly become a great player and a great person. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Hoops Hall of Fame podcast. Please subscribe on YouTube. Please like the page Hoops Hall of Fame on Facebook. And I'll talk to all of you again tomorrow on the Hoops Hall of Fame podcast.